Lethal Company. That game's like still like relevant, right? Am I beating a dead horse? I have no idea. I don't know what I'm doing, really. I just do this because I'm bored. One of my favourite is like a phenomena in games where a game releases and it goes really fucking huge. And then everyone wants to make their own version of that game. With Lethal Company, it's no different. Like, no one expected Lethal Company to be as big as it was. But then when it finally came out, when it released, and when it went fucking huge, all of a sudden everyone wanted to make their own Lethal Company. When talking about the Lethal Company type games, the one that comes to mind quickest would have to be Content Warning. In my opinion, Content Warning is an example of taking a game's concept but reworking it and making your own unique spin on the concept itself. In Lethal Company, you're supposed to be going into these warehouses or these facilities, avoiding the monsters and recovering the scrap to make money. But in Content Warning, the monsters are the money instead of avoiding the monsters. Instead, you have to seek those monsters out, because in Content Warning, your progression is based off of how many views you get, not necessarily how much money you make. And the monsters are equivalent to views. The bigger and more dangerous the monster, the bigger the payout you get from being able to film it and capture it and secure that footage. So while I technically am calling it a Lethal Company type game, it is so completely different in its essence and how you play it. And another game that I bought more recently would be a game called Murky Divers. And fuck me, it is stressful as fuck. It's in a similar vein to Content Warning where it's Lethal Company, but I suppose this game's closest to Subnautica. The idea is you land somewhere, you collect the scrap, bring it to your ship, you make money. But this game has a lot of different systems that I feel make it very unique. The first thing you'll notice is that you have to drive. You don't just get transported somewhere, you have to actually drive your submarine to these locations. Which can be really stressful because the steering wheel's on one side, the fucking radar's on the other side, and the speed's a different button to this fucking steering wheel. I hate this game. And the game also has a unique system, which is the wanted system. A quick little recap of the lore would be, you're part of this business called Pharmacorp, and you're going to previous sites, and what you're doing is you're removing evidence and grinding up body parts, because there's a police investigation or something into the company. That's what the wanted level is. You're trying not to arouse suspicion that you're working for Pharmacorp and destroying evidence, and you get paid based on how much evidence you can destroy. And the wanted system plays a big role, because the more evidence you leave, the more wanted level you will gain per mission, which can be avoided by bribing the police, or completely avoiding them and completing missions flawlessly. You can also crash into them in the middle of the ocean, which is annoying. This game, it falls into something like Subnautica for me, where there's just something about being underwater that makes me unsettled. There's a lot of shit underwater that we don't know about, and it freaks me the fuck out. One thing that also sets Murky Divers apart is the fact that 90% of its player base have been lobotomized.
Who the hell is this guy? Oh god. How you doing, mate? Lovely. I like the passion coming out from you. Let's just keep going. Are you having fun with the scooter? Oh my god!
No!
Oh!
Where'd you go?
What happened? Oh my god! Don't get me back! Don't get me back!
Hey, Scooter! Hey, Scooter! Yeah!
Okay, so far we have a pretty cool and unique take on the concept, and we also have a pretty fun and unique take on the concept. But the game that I've just found might be, ironically, the funniest take on the concept. Not intentionally, mind you. It's so egregious in the fact that it's a knockoff of Lethal Company that it wraps around to being fucking hilarious again. Take a look at the logo, and you'll very quickly realise that it's just an inverted version of the Lethal Company logo. Holy shit, the lighting is horrible. It's a fucking clear sky. Why are the streets pitch black? Yeah, why the fuck isn't it coming? Like, that's not how lights work. The reason why I'm being a bit more critical of this game in comparison to the other two is because the other two games had a genuine vision that was like Lethal Company, but in practice they were a lot different and rather unique, and I really enjoy playing them. Evil Company, or whatever the fuck it's called, it does absolutely nothing to set itself apart. It steals a lot from Lethal Company, and the stuff that's unique to this game is just so bland and lifeless that it might as well just not be there. Like, I don't even think I should be calling this a Lethal Company-like game. I don't want to call it an asset flip because I'm not sure, but the constant clashing in art styles makes me want to call it an asset flip. There's nothing really that redeems this game or makes it Lethal Company, but it's just Lethal Company with a worse art style, worse AI, just worse everything. It's just a complete downgrade from Lethal Company. Because I'm financially challenged, I'm going to quickly do a list of honourable mentions for games and whether or not they're Lethal Company like or Lethal Company ripoffs. Lethal Single Horror Company. I look like Resident Evil, but what the fuck? Wait, it is Resident Evil? Oh my god, wait, what the fuck? Technically not a Lethal Company knockoff, it's a Resident Evil knockoff, so fuck it. The next one on my list is Sketchy's Contract. Sketchy's Contract has quite a few mechanics that make it unique from Lethal Company, but I feel like it's not quite unique enough to justify calling it its own unique spin on the title. It's more or less just Lethal Company with a few extra bells and whistles. But I will call it Lethal Company Light because I feel like the game does have potential to branch off into its own standalone idea. And I don't think I could upload this video without mentioning Mortal Company. Mortal Company. Which you can look at the screenshots and you can see that it's genuinely, like, it's not even trying to hide the fact that it's a Lethal Company clone. It's literally a 1-for-1. Everything you see is a Lethal Company clone. Everything from the items you pick up to the tools you can use to the layout of the maps to the monsters. Like, absolutely everything is just ripped straight from Lethal Company and then dumbed down so that it can run on a mobile device. This has to be like illegal. That's not, like, I don't know. I don't get it. But one thing I do realize from looking at this article is, wait, that's another what the fuck? These are, what the fuck? There's two, are these are the same game, just, is this official? My god, I can't tell. I can't tell anymore. I don't know. Sniper game. Okay. Yep. This is what I would expect. These are GTA 5 screenshots. Yeah, this is a company that they make, yeah, like, this is illegal. This is straight up illegal. These are official Party Animals screenshots from the Steam page. This is horrendous. Look at it. This is so blatant it hurts. This is stinging my fucking brain. This is like, did they just download the game and edit it so it would look worse and upload it on the fucking mobile? What the fuck? This is horrific. Like, at least they changed the name to Mortal Company. This guy just straight up called it Lethal Company. Now, unfortunately, Lethal Corp Company, the link is dead, so I think this got taken down. I don't know how the fuck this one is still up. So, that's all I got, really.